This felt like the spirit of Tropentag. It was very participatory, it is pioneering, it was a little bit chaotic and fun. We were trying to learn about, can participatory action research scale? Can it be sustained? And in what ways has it changed people's lives locally, but also has there been new knowledge derived out of that?
The agenda for knowledge exchange, we've all agreed that it needs to be institutionalized rather than it being ad hoc within the project space. And so from the start of the project to the end of the project, knowledge exchange must be deliberately integrated in the system. And I gave an example of the participatory learning platform that is being used by the IINTERFACES project, especially in Tamale in Ghana, which brings everybody on board, including chiefs. This is one sure way of brokering knowledge, which is very important.
I learned from the policies and the funding organizations that not every time you get feedback, because it's too much work to provide feedback if someone has written so many proposals. They choose a few and then the rest cannot really get feedback. So it's maybe up to the proposal writer to call or email and say, okay, hey, I would like to know, why did I not get the funding? What did I do wrong? How can I make my proposal better? And that was interesting for me to learn. And also the relevance for researchers is when you're writing, once you get your data done, you've written your papers, you've done your research and your reports, think also outside the box of your main outcome so that you can communicate to a larger crowd. So that yes, you have your target audience, this is what I wanted to communicate, but also think about someone else who's not in this field, what would they also want to learn from this, and maybe have a general conclusion. So that was nice to also pick.
Yeah, for me it actually brings back a lot of memories. It brings me back to my own university time. I was part of the Tropentag when I did my master's level research at the University of Göttingen. So at that time I was already involved in the Tropentag. So for me this is really something like is a family gathering. It brings me back, as I said, to the past, but also to connect my current work at the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Regional Identity, and looking at food security research in the Global South. So we have a small funding instrument, and I learned a lot about what is already going well. I think we have already a few learning curves in terms of how to enable participatory and transdisciplinary approaches, and at the same time I realized there's still a lot of gaps and things that need to be improved and where we can learn from each other. So yeah, keep engaging and keep asking yourself, is this already the best we can do? And I think there's still a lot we can learn and do differently.